What is up, you guys? It is your boy John here from Puma Plow. Welcome to the Ropa DLC Farming Simulator 17 here on the PC with this video. I appreciate you guys clicking on the video. How's it going? And welcome. Now, I'm gonna say, this is the Ropa DLC, of course. Let's go take a look at it in the shop. Just saying, let's do it. So this one picks up sugar beets. This one harvests sugar beets. That's the head. It's kind of expensive. But here's the thing. I have a bit of a problem with this DLC because what you're looking at is duplicate equipment for the most part. Now, it is a different brand, which in the future could open us up to some other Ropa equipment. I don't actually know what else they make. I didn't research that. But it's very Homer looking. It is slightly different. Everything is just a little bit different. But I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it all the way. Now, the one piece in here that is new is this bad boy right here. And as you can see, this will handle all of these crops right here, which means to pick up silage, wood chips, chaff. You know, you could go dump your soybeans on the ground and pick those up. That would be kind of awesome, not gonna lie. So this will pick up that kind of stuff. Yes, it's expensive, but this other one, you see, will not. It'll only pick up the sugar beets, and this one will also sugar beets. So it's cool that you can pick up everything else. Not going to lie, that part's pretty neat. And the other part that comes with all of this is a header trailer for the head. And one more thing that I totally forgot in potato harvesting, you get a potato harvester. But here's my little issue with this one as well. Does it look familiar? I mean, it holds a little bit more. It takes more horsepower. It's the same width. And it's more money. I like that they are adding more brands to the game. Don't get me wrong. I'm not being critical of Farm Sim here. I just wish they would add equipment we don't have. I guess. I don't know. Yes, it is cool to have more brands, like I said, but I don't know about this one. I really don't see myself playing with this DLC very much. I'll be completely honest, because we have the Homer stuff. It's in the game, you know. If I play multiplayer, I don't have to require people to purchase this if they already have the game. You know what I'm saying? Because you have the Ropa stuff, or the Homer stuff. Do you really need the Ropa stuff as well? I don't know. Let's find out. I may change my mind here in the next, like, 10 minutes. I don't know. I have not really messed with this stuff. I drove it from the shop to here, and that's the extent of my messing with it, you see. So there's that. Now, they show something in their trailer, and it's actually there. It's kind of cool looking. There's like a hook there that grabs this. If you do it just right, it'll actually kind of grab it. Okay, that part, I like that. Small details. That's a good small detail. I always think back whenever I hear the name Ropa, I think back to Farm Sim 15, where it was a mod. And it was a terrible mod. Whoever modded Ropa stuff for 15, it would completely annihilate everything in your game. It was great. Now, this Ropa stuff, of course, is made by Giant Software, and you know, we'll be good to go. The people that make Farm Sim, basically. So no worries there. Just like on the other harvester, you can change your steering. That's all steer, I guess they call that, where it's articulated plus wheels turn, you know. And then you can offset to the left, let's call that, and then swing to the right as well for compaction reasons and hills, I guess. I don't know. There's a real reason for it. I don't know. I prefer the all-wheel steer, so no articulation, no offset, anything like that. And I'm just going to assume that it'll harvest sugar beets, because that's what it is supposed to do. And by golly, Miss Molly, it's doing it. Okay. I like that part. It works. Obviously, it's going to work. It came from Giant Software. It will be just fine. This DLC, you can find it on the Farm Sim website. I purchased it through Steam here on the PC. And it's $7.99 US. $7.99 US. I will say animation of everything moving is pretty top, not going to lie. I like all the dirt and the things and the bobs and bits, and I mean, they did a good job on it. You know, look at everything. Look at all the little movements in there. You know, like, stuff looks good. I'm not going to lie. I'm not gonna lie, it does look real good. But yeah, I just don't know if, I don't know. I'm struggling with this DLC. I bought the DLC knowing that I was on the fence about it. How I actually felt about it, I was kind of, like I said, on the fence. Not real sure how I was going to feel about it. Here, I want to run the stuff with it up. Just for funsies. Look at that, there's actually a spinning drive shaft, like when we drive. That part's kind of nifty, but, you know, I just don't know if we need more sugar beet and potato equipment, you know? Anyway, that's enough of me rambling about that. Let's try to unload this bad boy right here in the field. Because why not, right? Why not? Just why not? Let's do it. So can we... Okay, we can manually do this with the mouse. So that's nice. We can tilt the little spout on the end. Our other button doesn't do anything. So we can put this all the way down. Like that. I guess. I don't know. Control I. Go ahead and dump a pile. Nice little pile here on the ground. So that part's nice. I like that, you know, you can put the conveyor down to the side farther and let them rip tater chip kind of thing, you know. Folding animation looked nice when I unfolded. Let's go ahead and fold it back up. Everything looks pretty good. It looks a lot like the Homer, though. I know, like, the conveyor placement is in a different spot from the Homer. There's minor details. It's not the same machine per se, but it's close enough to be in the same machine for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just don't know. I just don't know. Fold the head up as well. Like I said, all the animations look pretty solid. The piece of equipment itself is solid. You know, like, it looks good. It feels good. It sounds good. It handles well. It's got a nice interior. Like, I mean, I don't know. Like I said, I'm struggling with this DLC so far. We'll keep working on it. Let's plow through it and figure out what else we've got here. Probably want to do some potato harvesting as well here in a second. I've got a semi around here somewhere, I think. I had a semi around here somewhere. There it is over there with some stuff in it that we can dump out and then pick back up for funsies. So let's get potato harvester hooked up here. Like I said, I don't know about this one either, simply because we already have one in the game. This one holds slightly more than the in-game one, so okay, that's a bonus. I like the yellow color, I'm not gonna lie. I think these pieces of equipment are sharp looking. But yeah, I don't know. I like the little bit of chaff it's putting down, or whatever you want to call it. The gubbins after the end there, after the taters. I know I'm not going straight at all. And, you know, same thing here. This thing has moving parts everywhere. Here, let's stop and just watch stuff move. With no taters going across it. This thing's got moving parts, and it looks good. It really does. All the moving bits and bobs, they look good. They look solid. They look legit. I like that aspect of it, but I just don't know if we need another one. I mean, let's be real. Who is actually harvesting potatoes with a tow behind 2-meter harvester? Come on. I mean, I got better things to do in my life. I mean, don't get me wrong, I would do it, but I don't know. It does have a steerable axle, except for when you're in reverse, which I really like that. It locks it out going straight in reverse, but as soon as you go forward, it turns. I like that feature. I will say I really enjoy that feature. But, yeah, I don't know. So the way I always look at Farm Sim DLCs is you're not paying for the DLC, even though you are. I always look at it as you're not paying for the DLC. You're paying for the next DLC. Or you're paying for the next game. So the more money you give Giants by buying their DLCs, that just means the better, like, the next project can be better. You know, it's hard to explain, but that's how I always try to look at it, is you're not paying for the thing now, you're paying for future DLCs and future games. Because let's be real, games cost a lot of money to manufacture, to make, to build, design, all that stuff. So if you can throw them a bone at $7.99 for this DLC, hey, that's not a bad idea, in my opinion. So there is that. All right, I'm actually curious to see this bad boy unfold or unload, because I have not unloaded this thing yet, of course. So let's hit O first. Raise up, bring a little basket down. That's cute. Okay, we can adjust the end part with our mouse button, of course, which is cool. And then we'll hit Control I and dumpy dump. So it's like a little spout on the end, basically. That's actually, I kind of like that. It's neat looking. It's very neat looking. But yeah, it empties at an okay clip. It's not terrible. Not terrible, not great. This thing, again, has a great folding animation. Everything, well, it would look good if I did it right. Let's fold that in first. There we go. Then let's fold the whole shebang up. Looks a lot better when you do it correctly, huh? Just saying. So, I mean, like I said, I'm kind of struggling with this DLC in general yet. But, okay, let's grab our semi over here real quick. That's not a semi, that's a quad track. Let's grab this semi real quick. We happen to have a load of barley on board with us, and let's go dump that out as well. Just for funsies sake, you know. I like making piles of stuff in my fields, right? I don't know why, but I enjoy it. I do enjoy it, so Control I. Let's make a good sized pile here. Why not? Why not? Even back up on it so it gets bigger. Oh yeah, you know how we do. We make big old piles. Kind of sounds wrong, doesn't it? Just saying. Just saying. Okay. So we're going to dump this all the way out. And then the truck will close sometime in the next month or two. I don't know. This kind of feels, by the way, like a little bit of a mod video. And I haven't made a mod video in like forever. So it's kind of nice to get back into it. So let me know, guys. I mean, I know we're not done messing with the DLC, but what are your first impressions of this DLC? You know, do you guys like it? Do you not like it? I'm curious. I'm very curious. I'm like Curious George, okay? I'm very curious to hear what you guys have to say as well. You know, I could see myself bringing some of this into a Let's Play, but I really don't see myself taking any of this into multiplayer. Because it's kind of not fair to other people to make them go out and buy a DLC that's not, you know, the Big Bud DLC. Because Big Bud DLC was the best DLC they've ever come out with. And it would kind of not be fair to make people buy a DLC that they don't want to buy. You know what I'm saying? So, alright. So what we're going to do is we're going to do-si-do this over here. And, you know, this is the same as the horse one that's in, or not horse, the... Oh, what's the Madoodle brand? The Homer one. This is pretty much the same as the Homer. And there's that. So we're going to go ahead and hit that. Hit that. And hit this. And we should... I mean, look, you can... How do you do that? Somehow you can move that thing. I don't know how. That's just that. Somehow you can move that front bit. No. No. No, no, no. I don't know how. I know, I'm pretty sure you can. I just don't know how. Alright, so this should dump on the... No, does this not dump on the ground? Yeah, there we go. Gotta hit Control I. But you guys can see it works. You know, obviously if you're loading a truck, you would probably have it up here somewhere. But it does work. It is very interesting. I mean, like I said, it's basically the same one we already have in the game. So, yeah. But, you know, like I said before as well, like, good interior. They've got kind of a fake, you know, camera, backup camera or something there. You sit sideways when it's in operation mode, which I like that. I think it's cool. Here, we'll watch. I hit the button to fold it up. And it is folding. And then here in a second we should swivel. Maybe. There we go. Swivel round, which is cool. You know, that part is nice, but I don't know. The Homer one does that too, I believe. So, like I said, I'm just kind of struggling with this one. But I like to be pretty... Ooh, chainsaw. Don't need a chainsaw. I like to be positive about this stuff, but I don't know. Kind of having a hard time with this DLC so far. I mean, the good news is that it is only $7.99. It's not a $10 or $20 DLC. So it's a cheap DLC, which is great. You know, I wouldn't say I'd be upset if it was $10 or $20, but it'd kind of be like, really kind of thing, you know? So there's that. So the folding animation, by the way, is completely the same to that other one. It's just the, it's not as wide, and the head has a little bit different, it's a different head, obviously. It's got like a cross auger or two cross augers, which is kind of neat. And then like a big old goblin head there in the center or something, man. It's crazy looking. Alright, swing it around. I'm trying to, there we go. That should work. That should work. So, I don't know. This part's cool that we can pick up other things without having to go into the mod world, because of course there are mods for this that are faster, that have capacity, all that stuff, but it's cool that they have something in game now that'll do it. You know, that part is kind of neat. I like that part. I just don't know how I feel about the whole DLC, or the DLC as a whole, I should say. If I were to use this in a quote let's play, or even single or multiplayer, I mean, this is probably the only piece I would use. Right here. This is it. So is this one piece of equipment worth $7.99 for me? I don't know. I don't know. But hey, that's okay. I just, you know, wanted to make the video, and I am sorry that it's kind of late, but for those of you that watch everything, you guys know I'm struggling with some family issues and all that stuff. And with that, guys, that was my first look and whatever at the Ropa DLC. I appreciate you guys watching the video. Hopefully you guys liked it. If you did, please hit that like button. I would say for more, but I don't know. Is there more Ropa DLCs? No. Hit that like button. Subscribe if you have not already done so. Have a great rest of your day. And as always, toodles.